Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning YouTube podcast, where we help you improve your English step by step every single day. I'm Emma, your English teacher, and today we are going to focus on a very important topic that many learners struggle with, which is pronunciation of common English words.
Hello, dear learners. I'm David, and I am also your English teacher for today's lesson. In this episode, we will not only show you common words that learners pronounce incorrectly, but we will also practice them together using conversations, role plays, and clear examples that you can repeat and use in your daily life.
Before we start, let me ask you an important question. Have you ever said a word in English and people asked you to repeat it because they did not understand your pronunciation clearly?
Yes, and if that has happened to you, please do not worry, because this is a very normal part of learning English, especially when you are still building confidence in speaking and listening skills.
Today, we will help you fix those mistakes, and we will also explain why learners make these pronunciation errors and how you can improve them step by step using simple daily practice.
Let's start with a very common word that many learners pronounce incorrectly, and that word is comfortable, which is often spoken differently than how it is written in English.
Many learners say comfortable very slowly, but in natural English, we usually say something closer to comfortable, where the middle syllable becomes softer and faster.
Let's practice together in a teaching conversation. Emma, can you ask me a question using this word naturally in a full sentence?
Of course, David. Can you tell me if this chair is comfortable enough for you to sit and work for several hours during the day?
Yes, this chair is very comfortable, and I can sit here for a long time without feeling tired or uncomfortable in my back.
Now, let's move to another word that learners often pronounce incorrectly, and that word is vegetable, which is very common in daily conversations about food and health.
Many learners pronounce every syllable clearly, but native speakers often say vegetable, making the word shorter and smoother in natural speech.
Let's practice with a role play in a daily life situation. Hello, David. What kind of food do you usually eat when you want to stay healthy and strong every day?
I usually eat fresh vegetables, fruits, and simple meals because they help me stay healthy and give me energy throughout the day.
That is a very good habit. And learners should also try to use this word correctly in their daily conversations about food.
Now, let's talk about the word Wednesday, which is very confusing because the spelling and pronunciation are quite different from each other.
Many learners say Wednesday, but the correct pronunciation is closer to Wednesday, where we do not clearly pronounce the D.
Let's practice a teacher-student style conversation. Emma, can you ask me about my weekly schedule using this word?
Yes, David. What do you usually do on Wednesday, and do you have any English practice or classes on that day?
On Wednesday, I usually teach English, prepare lessons, and also spend some time practicing my own speaking skills.
Now let's move to the word clothes, which many learners find difficult because of the combination of sounds at the end of the word.
Yes, learners often say clothes, but in natural English it sounds more like clothes, which is smoother and faster to say.
Let's do a role play in a shopping situation to practice this word. Hello, David. I heard you went shopping yesterday. Can you tell me what kind of clothes you bought and why you chose them?
Yes, I bought some comfortable clothes for daily use because I wanted something simple, light, and easy to wear during the day. Now, let's talk about silent letters, which are one of the biggest challenges for English learners when they try to pronounce words correctly.
For example, in the word knife, the K is silent, and in the word hour, the H is silent, which can be confusing for beginners.
Let's practice with a daily life role play.
David, how long did it take you to prepare dinner yesterday, and what tools did you use in the kitchen?
It took me about 1 hour to prepare dinner, and I used a knife to cut vegetables and prepare the ingredients carefully.
Let's practice a longer role play where pronunciation is very important for clear communication. Hello, David. Welcome to our restaurant. Can you tell me what you would like to order for your meal today?
Thank you. I would like to order a healthy dish with fresh vegetables and something that is light but still very delicious and satisfying.
That sounds like a great choice. Would you like something comfortable to drink, like tea or fresh juice?
Yes, I would like a fresh juice because it is healthy and refreshing after a long day of work.
Now let's talk about some common mistakes learners make when trying to improve their pronunciation in English.
One big mistake is trying to pronounce every letter clearly, even when English has silent letters or reduced sounds in natural speech.
Another mistake is speaking too fast without practicing correct pronunciation slowly and clearly first, which makes speech unclear and difficult to understand.
Also, many learners do not listen enough to native speakers, so they do not develop a natural sense of rhythm, stress, and pronunciation patterns.
Let's practice a question and answer session to help learners improve their speaking skills step by step. David, why is pronunciation important when learning English and communicating with other people in daily situations?
Pronunciation is important because it helps other people understand you clearly, and it also gives you confidence when speaking in real-life conversations.
What is the best way for beginners to improve their pronunciation quickly and effectively?
The best way is to listen carefully, repeat daily, practice speaking aloud, and not be afraid of making mistakes during the learning process.